if we think nicely, we'll understand that when we are fearful, we search a lot, right? We search for the better option. And if you see it like a pattern, the fear pattern and the searching pattern is like almost same kind of pattern. One was fearful, so she wanted to kill herself. Second was fearful, so she was like deciding to make a relationship with whoever is the strongest. In 50 she chose, then she went for 51, then 52 and 53. And like that, if we see, if 50,000 people are also in front of her, if someone better comes, she will go for that. So that is our nature, right? I'm giving example of women's here, but it's the everyone's consciousness. Doesn't matter how many options are there, we will go for more better, more better, more better. And the search is never complete because we are searching the absolute. We are searching the completeness, right? So that completeness doesn't come with any of the materialistic thing. The more we feel incomplete inside, the more we go for the these kind of small things, and more we hold this kind of small things. Now we'll talk about the third thing about the consciousness, about the third lady. So first was fear, and second was the constant search. Now the third thing comes, opportunity. The third lady is looking for some big opportunity. She's not afraid. Right away, she did not decided to marry someone. She's just waiting. She's like, okay, let me wait for the right opportunity to come, right? Many of us have this kind of nature. We all wait for the right opportunity to come. She knows that she have this kind of mind. She knows that like, oh, I'm going to marry this person, then again I'm going to marry that person. Going person to person, maybe I will face betrayal. So let me wait for the right opportunity to come, and then after that I will do what I want to do. In that, we can see that she is having both patterns. The fear patterns, she doesn't want to do anything. She's waiting for the opportunity to come. The search pattern, like she is also searching the better one. But she is very smart. She's waiting for the opportunity to come. Right? And then when she start waiting for opportunity, so her search is towards the absolute. We know that, right? They all are looking towards the absolute. And she's trying on that path. She's working on herself and waiting, but suddenly she, after betrayal, we can say, or after the effort she's putting, she's not reaching the point on the consciousness where she has to be. It happened with all of us, right? We all go on the spiritual path. We all want to go higher. And then one day when nothing happened, we decide that, okay, I am done now. I don't want to continue anymore. Because she's going for absolute, and her mind is very fickle. Her mind is very fickle. So she say that, okay, that absolute love, that absolute bliss, the pleasure, I am not going to get it. I am done. My efforts are done now. Now let me do one thing. Let me now start focusing around myself. And let me try to get the happiness, love, and bliss from the thing around myself. Now she knows that the supreme stable thing is not going to come to her, then she just start looking around herself and say that, okay, if the absolute is not giving me the stability, I'm going to get the stability from the world around me. Most of the people are like that. They go on the spiritual path and they become materialistic. Right? We say that we are in search of God, we are in search of something very big, and then we start fulfilling our own desire. Okay, I'm not able to reach God. It's hard for me. Or I'm not trying my best, or whatever. The God is not kind to me. It doesn't have grace on me. It's betraying me, whatever word you want to use. And then we start looking our. Then after that, the third lady, now she understood that I'm not going to reach that point. Now let me, take this opportunity and get the assurance from the world that this world is going to make me happy. In her mind, deep somewhere, she knows that the kind of unconditional love she's looking for, this world is not going to give her. But then also she's giving up. And it happens with all of us, right? We all do that. We all go on this path. Because the supreme love, the self-love, is something which is like nobody can love you like that unconditionally. Like we say that, oh, our family loves us, right? But in return, we have to give something to our family. It's not one-way love. Our parents love us. Mostly the parents' love is unconditional. But then also, somewhere inside the parents are that there is a feeling that, okay, when we'll get old, the kids are going to take care of us. The partner and spouse are like equal. The kids also is like that. With the friends and all other relationship are like give and take. Now this lady is becoming very smart in the business, give and take relationship. So she said that I have to marry someone, I have to do something. Let me become a pure businessman. Now think properly. The moment you think like that, what does God become for you? This I cannot hear you, Venkat Priya. What did you say?
That also becomes something like
Business,
business.
right? Till now, the focus was that, okay, I just want the bliss, the love, the ultimate. Now I'm in the business. And this business is not only around with the people. Now I'm having a business with God also. I will give you this, you give me this. Right? I will give you clothes, you fulfill my this wish. I will give you, coconut, you fulfill my this wish. So because start the transaction with God, the same transaction we are doing with everyone around us. And we are always in looking for a great opportunity to go more up. Now, what happened? When this kind of nature starts, doesn't matter how much money you have, you won't be fulfilled because you are trying to compensate the divine love with the materialistic things. Right? The divine love is like what? Thousands of sun coming out of at one time, that kind of light. And you are trying to compensate it with candles and small bulbs and, diya and so many things. Doesn't matter how many candles you lit, how many diya you are putting, that divine love, and there is no match. So we started with making a relationship with divine, but we get merged into materialistic things. Now, why this lady went into materialistic things so much? She was looking for security, assurance, unconditional love from God, from Supreme, right? She didn't get that. So what she started doing, she started looking for security, money, and like love for everything in people. So what she did, whoever will give her more money, whoever have more materialistic thing, she will go to that person. So it is not about only marriage. It's about for like consciousness, right? If the consciousness is not going upward, if the consciousness start looking toward the materialistic thing, what will happen? None of the job will satisfy you. You will be always looking for highly paying job. None of the house will be according to you. If you have 10 house, you will be looking for the 11th house, right? Doesn't matter how many cars you have, you will be looking for some other car. How many jewelry you have, you will be always looking for some other jewelry. So in your mind, try to understand that what are you compensating? For that divine love, you are getting so many things around yourself to make yourself happy. Now, where is your consciousness? The consciousness which was going upward, now which direction it is going? The downfall has started. The spirituality doesn't mean that you don't have to go, you don't have to accumulate wealth. It's like you walk and the wealth will come in between. Everything will happen. It's not that all the spiritual people are like poor or anything. They also do everything, but they are not continuously looking for accumulating things. But when we deviate from our path, what happens? We are just into the materialistic things. So whenever anybody comes to me and whenever they say that, oh, I love shopping, I go to spend money, and the first thing comes in my mind, okay, so you are deviated from your path. The first thing comes to me. Even the big vacation also comes in that category. Because you're not fulfilled, so you are trying to uh, do anything around to make yourself happy, make yourself stable, make yourself assured. Right? All those things are because in the back, somewhere in your mind, it is always there that I wanted to go on the spiritual path very high. I'm searching for something else, but I'm not getting that. So I'm trying to do anything to make myself happy. So everybody is born with this agenda to merge in the supreme, to become the self. And during the path, they get deviated. Why everyone start with the same energy? Why everyone doesn't reach? Why some of the people are stuck in between? Because nothing in this world is like that divine love, the bliss, the assurance which self or the supreme gives to you. Nothing is, we cannot compare that with anything. And that path is like you are trying to do thousands of things to fulfill yourself. So what happened? Like we make some desires and intention, and we think that okay, when this thing I will get, I will be so happy. No, the moment you will get that thing, something else will be there, standing in there. So when the child was born, the consciousness was very pure, right? When we become in this materialistic world, and when we start looking around ourselves, when we become businessmen, what happens? The purity is gone from inside. Because all the time we are stuck into the business. So I'm not saying that you don't have to work, you don't have to do business. Like Kabir, you guys know, right? That Kabir was a Julaha. Julaha means a weaver. He used to weave clothes and he used to give like supreme knowledge to everyone. So it doesn't mean that you don't have to work. You have to work, you have to earn money. But agenda of life should be not. And if you see, think another way of that conscious person who deviated from the path, what happened to the consciousness? The consciousness got hurt. The consciousness got hurt because it was trying to go up. It couldn't go. It got hurt. It got hurt with the betrayal. It thought that, divine is not good. They are not graceful to me, or they are betraying me. So it got hurt. After getting that hurt, the conscious person changed the path. So in the spiritual path, you are going to get hurt. You are going to get betrayed. Whatever you want, many times it's not going to happen. But then also you have to be firm on your path. What happens when you get too much hurt and things doesn't happen according to you? Can anyone tell me? Like when you are hurt and the things are not working according to you, what happens then?
I mean, for most, it will be frustration,
Frustration and
anger.
anger. Yeah, frustration,
Um,
anger is good. The one more thing happened to us. The thing happened to us is like
Doubt,
self-doubts.
doubt.
Yes. Yeah, self-doubt starts. You doesn't trust on your capacity that I will reach there. The moment self-doubt starts, what happens?
you go spiraling down.
Yes, you start falling down. So everything is interconnected. Like everything is interconnected. One thing happened, the another thing will happen, the third thing will happen, the fourth thing will happen. So fear started, then search started, then we become, taking opportunities. The third one is the opportunity. Then with the opportunities, we became materialistic. When we became materialistic, we lost the judgment to go to which path. With the hurt, with the betrayal, we started self-doubting. Now, can you see how it's going? Like one by one, everything is connected. So